Hi, I'm your bowling coach, Michelle Mullen. Welcome to this episode's tip. Well, last time we took a look at how to pick up the corner pin, the 10 pin for the righties or the 7 pin for the lefties. A lot of people are expressing that they struggle to pick up the other corner pin or the 7 pin for the righties, the 10 pin for the lefties. A lot of times when we pick up our strike ball and we try to adjust where we stand to pick up the 7 pin, for example, as a right-hander, we have a hard time picking it up because we're not sure how much the ball is or isn't going to hook. And that is due to the imbalance of oil in the center of the lane as compared to outside. So one of the strategies I strongly suggest is to use your spare ball or your plastic ball to also get the 7 pin for you lefties, the 10 pin. So let's take a closer look at this strategy and the obstacles that you might face when you first attempt to pick up the other corner pin with your plastic ball. So the first thing we have to do is determine the proper angle. So Ryan's going to step up and start on right around board 15. We're still going to target between 3rd and 4th arrows like we did for the 10 pin, counting on the right because Ryan's a right-handed bowler. So the next thing we got to do is make sure that we turn the shoulders. So rather than have the shoulders open or square, we want to make sure they're facing the pin to line up his swing on that target line because the plastic ball is going to go straight. So one of the biggest obstacles I see is that players are so used to being slightly open, be it for their strike shot or for their 10-pin shots, spares on the right side of the lane, but when we use a plastic ball at a left side spare, this is the most closed we'll ever have to be, and it's a foreign feeling, and a lot of people fight that, and they're this way, saying that they're actually this way, when really I got to stand back there and show them, no, you've got to line up your shoulders toward that pin. So now that Ryan's shoulders are closed to face the 7 pin, it's important to note that he is going to walk slightly toward his target in order to keep his swing on the trajectory toward that pin. So I want to clarify that a little bit. Last time we talked about when you go to get a 10 pin, how you want to walk straight to get the 10 pin. On this side, you actually walk slightly toward in order to keep your shoulders closed, and because your swing is on the right side of your body, you have to do that to keep your swing on the proper path. The consistency is that you never want to walk right into your arm swing. On this side, we're going to walk slightly toward. And that will influence exactly where you have to stand. It'll be maybe somewhere around 15, but you'll have to alter that based on the amount you drift towards your target on that side. Rock on. So I hope this encourages you to think about shooting the other corner pin with a plastic ball. And I realize it's different to have your shoulders closed facing toward the pin. It's unlike any other shot you ever make with your body angle, but there's a reason professionals don't hook at their spares, and it's because they like to eliminate ball reaction out of the equation. So with all the different strike balls you use, all the different lane conditions you can be on, by going straight at it, you can get a lot more consistent at getting it. And on that note, I wanted to say this. I see a lot of people who first try to do this, and then once they miss it once or twice, they kind of abandon it because it feels a little different. But I want to encourage you to stay with it. Even if your teammates tell you, you know, if you would have hooked at it, you would have gotten it. I beg to differ. I feel that if you just get proficient at learning how to go directly at your corner pin on the other side of the lane, that you will be making it a lot more frequently, and you'll find that your teammates are very happy. It's been a privilege to help you with these tips. I would love to help you more. You can visit yourbowlingcoach.com for more information on my books, or to schedule your private lesson.